Hello, peoples. I is playing Europa Universalis, Death and Taxes, y etat est toi. I think I pronounced that wrong. It's a mod for Europa Universalis 3 Divine Wind, obviously. So yeah, sorry, I'm a bit winded as you're practicing longboarding. My brother's trying to get me into it. So anyway, this mod does a lot of things. It, as you can see, this is 1356 and not 1399. Since that's the average, what's it called? The average starts at 1399. Also, there's a lot of things like hordes are now kind of like nations, like you can negotiate with them. And they need castles of allies and don't automatically go to war. Also, there are all these other places, and the Jalairids are now a horde. And there's also a wasteland here, which there wasn't before. Also, the tribes in America are split up a lot. Also, there's a bug. If I try playing as Tahiti, but you only discover the single island, you can't make any more troops or anything. I'm gonna fast forward time a little bit to 1380. Okay, so I'm gonna start in 1382. I'm gonna place the Oirat Horde and try to form the Mughal Empire and bring Buddhism to Europe. It's gonna be hard because I'm gonna have to compete a lot with Russia, because when Russia forms, it colonizes this entire area. I originally wanted to play as Fang, which is like, messed up. Also, this place messed up. If you kind of confuse the name here, it's like Majahapit. On like these places, I don't know why they have the entire island for the name. Maybe it's a bug. I just got the new update earlier. There was a bug in which if I stayed too much time in the world map, it would like freeze the game. Anyway, also you can see provinces are much bigger. Pskov is normally like just this in the normal game, but now it's much actually smaller. Actually, it would go up to here, and it was narrower. And Ingermanland was just like a place over here. Also, earlier start. There's also new things you can do, such as Byzantium. Can form the Roman Empire. If you get, I think you have to get this area and Venice. Also, Sardinia Piedmont has very interesting missions. Lithuania is also pagan and stuff like that. What else? I don't know. And you can see there's much more provinces. And yeah. So the Oirat Horde, what I'm probably gonna have to do is take over Chagtai, and then if I can, I'm not sure, I don't remember in this mod if Khanates can colonize, I'll just colonize north. That doesn't work at all for Delhi, and then I can form the Mughal Empire. And no, I'm not talking about the Muggles from Harry Potter. The Mughal Empire was like an empire, obviously. Actually, I think it formed in like the early 1500s, and then collapsed in the early 1700s. They're actually technologically advanced for the time. They had very miraculous observatories, and also, I'm gonna go with the default settings. Save the Mongol people, Zengaria. So the Mughals also like before they discovered some what's it called? Okay, we're steppe nomads. Gonna go more than naval, and I gain a free grand captain. The Mughals had the first iron balls that didn't have seams on them. Scholars were like baffled, like how to, like they thought it was impossible to do that until they found the artifact. So I do get colonists, and I can colonize the north. So let's see, what is my... I can have 7,000 troops. The thing is, once I colonize Chagtai, take over Chagtai, I'm gonna have to move slowly. Because, Ming, they're Confucian, no. There's gonna be riots because they're Muslims and stuff. So, it's gonna be hard. Let's see. I have no magistrates. I'm gonna have to settle with shitty advisors. And this as well is no man. Okay, before it was 10%. I'm pretty sure this is 40, which is much better. Alliance from Assam. They're in India, I believe. If Delhi declares war, then I'm definitely not ready to go to Delhi, so I'm gonna say no. And then the Viet, I'm pretty sure, is like over here in like Thailand, so I'm gonna accept that. As you can see, Delhi is much stronger than it should be. Well, I guess I don't really know. I mostly played on the miscommands on Nepal, sure, in India. I'm gonna turn on the music. So, no idea how loud that is for you guys. Let's see, do I have forts around here? Because I need to make a fort if I'm gonna go toward these motherfuckers here. Oh, fuck, you know, I forgot to take inflation off. I really hate inflation. I can't play with it. I'm just gonna start over. Dude, inflation is the bane of me. I didn't know crap about it until I played as Manchuria once and colonized all the north, and I'm like, I need more money. It's like, why are things getting more expensive? What's this, inflation? Fuck. Okay, so it was in 1382 options. I'm actually gonna no lucky nations, spies normal, AI aggress, difficulty normal, size of colonist. I'm gonna increase the size of colonists. None. Missionaries. It'd be too easy if I had them as free. Merchants. I'm gonna keep merchants free because it would. Yeah, it's not only beneficial for me, but wow, England owns a long place. But like small nations that I couldn't afford merchants normally wouldn't get any. You know, whatever. I wonder how did leaders as historical. I thought they meant like leaders of nations, not leaders of armies. I played as Novgorod. I had no generals. Advisors normally, no, accept an order toward. You know, when Genghis Khan was taking over the Oyo Horde, they described them as forest people, or people, depending on how Raoshin you are. Default settings, conquer. Where's that? You ghost. Let's see. Let's see, I can do this stuff. Where is Inquistan? Here. So I actually have reason to go to war with Chagtai. Land. Damn. Let's see, I can. Both these guys are gonna be very useful. Wait, yeah, I thought for a second we had naval. Then I'm going to get a statesman. Because as a very uncivilized nation, if I just rise up faster than my enemies, I think I'm in the clear. So let's see. I'm the 29th best nation. That didn't sound right. I don't think I've ever been the best nation. I've been like 3rd and 2nd, but never best. Okay, I can have 7,000, I remember. Sec. How many? Sec. Okay, I can have... Wait, didn't it tell me? Fucking... Did you tell me how many... Sec. Golden... Joseon. I don't know where that is. I think that's Indian. Yeah, I think they're over here or something. She's like, I can just do this. I can have no more than 101% cavalry. So if I just have a shit ton of cavalry, I'm good. I should also have some archers, just in case of fortress. Infantry rather. If I get to colonize the north, then I can have much larger manpower and form Mughal Empire quickly. So yeah, not just like waiting, I suppose, until my troops move. Assam, yeah. Actually, it'd probably be smart if I declared war on the Mongol Khanates. Okay, they have allies with Tibet.